fall. As you can see, we've rearranged some furniture here, so I'm in a new workspace, looking right at you. Since it's fall, I'm going to do a pumpkin recipe, of course. So I'm going to be doing pumpkin bars with cream cheese frosting today. So first you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then grease a 9x13 glass baking dish. Set that aside. Our ingredients today are 1 can of pureed pumpkin, 1 cup of canola oil, 4 eggs, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I went ahead and sifted this already so it's extra fine. We've got a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 2 teaspoons baking powder. So that's everything we're gonna need for the pumpkin bars, and then we'll do the cream cheese frosting afterwards. Now I know what you're thinking, dessert without sugar. Well, that's because I forgot about it. So there is a cup and 2/3 of granulated sugar also, so don't forget that. So one of my favorite thing about this recipe and most pumpkin recipes is how simple it is. There's basically only 2 steps to the bars. So we're gonna mix our wet ingredients together and then our dry ingredients together and combine them. So add your pumpkin to your mixing bowl. I do this in my KitchenAid, but again, this is one where you can just do it by hand if you don't have a KitchenAid. So pumpkin, your cup of oil, your sugar, and then with your 4 eggs, just lightly beat those with a fork. Just a little, and pour those in. You want to mix this at medium speed until it starts to get a little bit fluffy. So I let my mixer go for about 2 to 3 minutes, and now it's kind of light and airy, maybe is a better word than fluffy. And now we're going to mix our dry ingredients together. So into my flour, I'll dump the baking powder, salt, baking soda, and cinnamon, and then just stir that up until it's nice and combined. So then we'll just take our dry ingredients and dump them into the mixing bowl with the wet ingredients. And then we'll just want to mix this on low speed until combined and all the lumps are out. You don't want to overmix, but you do want it all to come together. Now you just want to take your mixture and pour it evenly into your prepared pan. Make sure you scrape the bottom and the sides with the rubber spatula. Get all of that in there. Just want to spread it to the corners, make it nice and flat. So I'm just going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out pretty clean, which I can show you later. So at about 28 minutes in the oven, that's when my pumpkin bars stop to jiggle. You can see there's no wiggling around in there, which tells me that they're cooked through. Also, that toothpick test. Stick that in there. You can see there's just some crumbs here. It's not goopy battery. So, these are done. They're gonna need to cool completely before we frost them or the frosting will just melt. So, patience. These will just need a lot of cooling time. All right, now it's time to make the cream cheese frosting. So you only need 4 ingredients: 1 block cream cheese, 1 stick butter, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 2 cups of powdered sugar, and this is sifted so that it is fine. So to start, You just want to put your butter and cream cheese in your mixing bowl and beat them both together until they're combined and smooth and there's no lumps anywhere. It's important to get these things really smooth before you add the other ingredients. So, and I should mention that it's vital that your cream cheese and butter are both softened to room temperature. All right, now that my dairy is super creamy, I'm gonna take my powdered sugar. I'm gonna dump all of it in here and then just stir it really slow to get it all combined. If you go fast, it'll just poof right into your face. So careful not to do that. And once all of that's combined, just throw in your vanilla and give it a stir. And then I like to, after everything's combined, just beat it on high speed for a little while to get it extra fluffy. All right, and there we have cream cheese frosting. Beautiful. So this is still finishing up cooling. Pretty soon we'll spread this on top and have a slice. Okay, now that the cake is cooled, simply take your cream cheese frosting using a rubber spatula. It's easy. And just spread it evenly all over the top of the cake, or bars. Kind of like a cake. And that's it. Pumpkin bars. All right. See how it is.